All right, we should be back. I don't know what the hell happened, man. I don't know. I think retrograde really kicked in, but we're back and everything works. It's my whole system stopped working, and it was this part. It was this bit that I have on, so we should be back. You guys should be able to hear me. This is some ass. Y'all, please hit the like button and support the show. This. I'm finna crash out. All right, let's wait till we get everybody back in here and then we'll finish this. Put a 1 in the chat if you're here. We back. We run this back a little bit. Wait till like 5 people get in here. Or we'll start up. One second. I can't believe that just happened, man. 1 second. Yeah, man, my whole system shut off, and then it wouldn't cut back on, and I'm like, man. And then something happened with the ports. The ports wasn't powering. Some real goofy shit just happened though. But we back. I'm keeping my word. Link. Shout outs to everybody here. Please hit the like button and support the show. Definitely got to get some new equipment as we go. God damn. All right, but we back. Well, Link, you're here, so I guess I can start it. Everybody will come back in. All right.
Okay, fuck your definition. This is my argument that I set from the onset. True force doctrine is motherfucking eat what you kill, take what you want, and nobody else motherfucking can stop you, bro. That's true force doctrine. I'm done. You can talk now.
Got it. So let me ask you a question. In a civilized society, okay, so Fatty, he's not answering questions. What is this even a debate? He's just like, we're just going on monologues. Fatty, are we just going on monologues, or are you holding people's feet to the fire to answer questions? Which one, Fatty?
You can answer the question. Go ahead. You can answer the question.
I'm asking him a question. He's refusing to answer questions.
As the question. If
okay.
The question is an answer, we go to the questions
monologues.
And we
fair enough.
Move on. It's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, so once again, answer this for me, Mr. Fantastic.
Make sure
in a civilized society, in order for it to be civilized, is the men, the military, the police force, a collection of men enforcing and making this society civilized? Yes or no? Like, in order for it to be civilized, are men enforcing it to be civilized, upholding rights, putting consequences on people that break rules and things like that? Yes or no? Is men doing this in a civilized society? Okay, he refuses to answer questions. I'll answer it for you. Yes, men are doing that in civilized societies. So in a civilized society, a collection of men, they are still utilizing force doctrine. Force doctrine is not a prescription, it's a descriptor. It's a descriptor that simply means that rights equals force. Any right that you have is going to have to be backed by you or a collection of men like the police force or the military. So any example that you give, it does not refute force doctrine. You said that I'm making my definition of force doctrine. Your definition of force doctrine was anarchy. Anarchy. Well, in a society of anarchy where everyone has to enforce things themselves, that would be anarchy. This still demonstrates force doctrine under your own worldview, because again, force doctrine is rights, rules, regulations, anything that ideas that you come up in your mind, it still has to be backed by yourself or you have to appeal to a collection of men to enforce that yourself, like the police force or the military. You have low IQ and you can't understand that. You're saying that, oh, Cooley, you're getting these ideas from Andrew Wilson. No, these are ideas that's already been out there prior to Andrew Wilson, because this is the reality of the world. It's a descriptor of reality. You get what I'm saying? If you get a ticket, if you're driving real fast and you get a ticket, they'll give you that ticket. If you don't pay that ticket, they'll give you another ticket. If you still continue not to pay it, the constables is going to come to your house and use force to grab you up, bring you into court to try to make you pay it. And if you still don't pay it, they're going to forcefully put you in jail in a civilized society, you dork. Forced doctrine. The debate is very simple for all the low IQ people in the chat, even watching as well. The debate.
All right, hold on. I don't know why his
to pay it, the constables is going to come to your house and use force to grab you up, bring you into court to try to make you pay it. And if you still don't pay it, they're going to forcefully put you in jail in a civilized society, you dork. Forced doctrine. The debate is very simple for all the low IQ people in the chat, even watching as well. The prompt is this, chat. Forced doctrine only exists in uncivilized societies. I'm letting him know, I gave him many examples how it exists in civilized societies and uncivilized societies. It's a descriptor of reality. You can't get out of it. Do you get that? You have low IQ, you're dumb, you need to read books, I don't know what you need to do, but you need to do something.
Mr. Fantastic, you'll have the chance to reply. If not, we're going to super chat.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. So again, man, you're repeating yourself and saying the same exact shit all over and over again, and only a lame nigga.
But refute it.
So, again, I'm refuting it in my way.
You didn't. You're appealing to it.
Let's not interrupt each other, please. If it was 3 minutes and interrupted. Go
exactly.
ahead.
I ain't say shit about this lame ass nigga. He says dork. It's crazy to me. Wow. But anyway, bro, like I said, dog, this debate is about the premise that I set forth. I don't give a fuck how many times you try and change it and try to sway over to what the fuck you're saying.
Nothing changed, bro. You're lying. Stop gaslighting. He just lied. Forced doctrine only exists in uncivilized societies, bro. Stick to it.
The ultimate filibusterer, man.
Cooley.
No.
Let's be civilized. Let him finish.
No filibustering.
This is civilized. He didn't answer any of my questions. That's called being uncivilized.
No filibustering, my nigga. God
that's
damn.
called being uncivilized. He's not adhering to any rules. Why would I adhere to any rules? That's dumb for me to be up here and allow a low IQ person to speak. So for now on, listen, I'm breaking all rules. You didn't answer any questions. I'm breaking all rules. Yeah, you're dumb. Yeah, you're dumb. You're an idiot.
Nigga, it's a debate, dummy.
You're an idiot.
Ass, you dork.
Exactly. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. You're a lame ass nigga.
Listen, bro. Just answer a question. Listen, chat. He ran from all questions. He can't answer a question. He couldn't answer any questions. Now he's just talking, just to talk.
If it was a fucking debate, dummy.
A debate, you answer questions and you ask questions.
I'm not answering shit. I'm establishing my motherfucking dominance and saying
no one cares about your argument because it's dumb.
You can't make me do shit. This is my force doctrine.
No one cares about it.
You a little nigga.
Who's a little nigga? Oh, I'm a little nigga. Okay, fair enough. Listen, that's great to you. All the people that speak junk, I offer them all the same thing, and they all turn it down. I ask them, offer them all the same thing, and I don't think you want that offer. So let's just move on.
That's why I don't think you want that offer. You know who I am. That's why you can't say bitch ass nigga. So what? Ask the question.
BITCH. What are you speaking about?
Bitch ass nigga. I just said it how many times?
What?
Ask the question.
What are you speaking about?
No,
you sound silly right now, man. You sound silly. You sound silly.
Ask the question. No,
you sound dumb.
Don't
you sound dumb.
Hey, don't filibuster now. What's the question?
What are you talking about filibustering?
What's the question?
You talking tough, and you're talking tough for no reason. Talking about little nigga. Totally fine. Little nigga. So this little nigga, right? So this little nigga that you think I am, this little nigga, can you please refute any of my arguments from this little nigga? Can you please do that from this little nigga? Can you
that's not
please
the
do
question
that?
you ask everybody
Can
that,
you please do that?
Cooley, that's not the
Can you
question you
please
ask
do that?
everybody. Ask the question,
Can
Cooley.
you please do that?
Cooley,
Answer
ask the
one of
question
the
you ask
questions so you can be
everybody, Cooley.
refuted.
That's not the question, Cooley.
Answer one of the questions.
No, answer the question
Answer
you
one.
ask everybody else.
I'm asking you a question.
Ask the question you
I'm
ask
asking you a
everybody else.
question.
Bitch
Answer
ass
this
nigga.
question first.
Ask, no,
Okay.
ask,
Answer
ask
this
that
question
bitch
first.
ass
Oh
nigga.
no, this is good actually.
Bitch
Look,
ass nigga.
you know
Ask the
what?
question you ask everybody else.
No, look. If you so wait, time out. Let's get this
You know
right.
what it is.
Let's get this right. If I ask you a question, you actually gonna answer it this time?
The question
Wait,
you said
are you
asked
actually gonna
everybody else.
answer it?
The question
Are you
said
actually gonna
asked
answer it?
everybody else.
Wait,
If
wait,
it's
time
the
out,
question
time out,
I
time
wanna
out.
answer, yeah.
Are you?
If it's the right
Oh,
question,
okay.
yeah.
So it's the only,
it's
the
the right
only
question, yeah.
question,
Ask
the
the
only
question.
question of time. Listen, is it the only question that you want to answer, or are you actually going to answer one of my questions?
If it's the right question, I'll answer it. Ask
Okay,
the
then
question.
you're like a petty little kid, man. You
Nah,
make
you
no
a kid.
sense. You're a kid.
know what
You're a
it is.
child right now, bro.
Yeah,
You're a
you know
child.
what it is.
It ain't no. You know what it is,
You know
nigga.
what it is.
You a little
You know
nigga.
what it is.
You are the
You know what
real
it is.
little nigga. You are
Okay.
the real little nigga.
Okay.
You
You
are
ain't
the real
asked
little
the
nigga, bro.
You ain't asked the question.
So listen, I'll defeat you in anything that we ever play. This is for the chat too. Low IQ person like him. Anything that you want to do, you'll be defeated in. If it's a debate, how tall are you? You look like you're over 6 foot. You want to play basketball, you'll be defeated in that. If you want to box, you'll be defeated in that. If you want to do anything, if you want to race a car, you'll be defeated in that. Anything, I will beat you at. I'm better than you at everything. I am a superior male than you. I am force doctrine. I am force doctrine. Listen, time out. I am force doctrine over
I'm telling you,
If it's me and you, listen, if it's me and you in a room, it's my rules. Listen, if it's me and you in a room, time out, stop it. If it's me and listen, if it's me and you in a room, it's my rules, not your rules.
Let's do the second one.
Wait,
It's my
one
rules.
second. What is the second one again?
Yeah, what was the
It's
second
my,
one? Bitch
listen,
ass nigga. Let's do the
it's
second
my
one, bitch ass
rules.
nigga.
Stop
Bitch ass nigga, let's do the
it.
second one.
You just talking
Bitch
just
ass
to talk.
nigga, let's do
You
the
talking
second
just to
one.
talk. You talking just to talk.
I'm asking you a
It's
question. Why
my
you not
rules, bro.
accepting bitch ass
It's
nigga?
my rules.
Why you not accepting,
just
bitch
told
ass
you,
nigga?
if we was
I said
in-
do the second one.
What are you? I'm the one that's speaking right now.
Bitch
I
ass
just want-
nigga.
I just want- I just
I'm
want to make
better
sure.
than you in anything, bro.
You didn't
I'm
ask
better
the
than you
question,
at
already know what it
everything.
is. You already know what
I
it
just
is.
told you, you can't beat me in
You
nothing.
know
You
what
lost
it
this
is.
debate.
Hey,
But stop it. Stop it.
I'm not
Stop it,
trying.
listen.
I'm not
Fatty,
trying to
listen,
be.
look,
I'm not
Fatty,
trying to
listen,
be.
he
I'm not
lost
trying
this
to be.
debate, and he will lose anything that we're at.
I'm not.
Anything.
I'm not trying to be messy, but it sounded like a boxing match.
Anything that you want, you would lose at.
Okay.
Anything that you want, you'll lose at.
You accepting the
I would
second
destroy. I already told you. I will destroy you in everything. There's not
Okay.
There's not nothing you can beat me at. This debate you lost. So how
That's
about you
what I
answer
would've been
this?
your
How about
best bet.
listen? How about
That's
you answer
what you
this though?
probably could've had
How
a chance.
about shut up, nigga. Listen.
fucked you up
How about
too.
you answer this though? Okay, great. How about you
I'll
answer this
answer
though?
that. You a little fella, bro.
Stick gay, bro.
You a little fella, nigga.
Hey,
You a little
I guess Papi
And when I
Blanco.
say-
Yo,
when a
you
real
gay,
nigga in the
man.
room, you
Listen,
know
you're
what it
gay.
is.
You're
No,
homosexual.
you
You
pussy.
have homosexual
You
thoughts.
pussy, nigga.
Wait, you have
know what
homosexual
it is.
thoughts. I know you do.
You know what it is.
I
It's
know
a
you
reason
have
it took
homosexual
you-
thoughts.
It's a reason it took you
I
fucking
know you
an
have
hour to get
homosexual
to it,
thoughts,
nigga.
man.
Pussy, nigga.
But to get
Buckle up, everyone. It's time for some super chats.
All right. We'll get past this real quick.
That's all we need to do over here. So, respectfully, I don't know where you're watching debates, fellas. Because I don't know if there's challenges pulling up, and Cooley, I can drop the link in your side, so I'm going to put it on the private chat. We probably have like 15 minutes, 25 minutes to go. I'm going to drop the link. If y'all have any challenges, you can pull up. We are limited with time,
Right, Link.
so make sure you make it count. Aim for the ad. Other than that, I wanted final thoughts
It's like a kid. You gay. You gay.
from both of y'all. Since Mr. Fantastic did the opening, let's do Cooley first now, and then Mr. Fantastic final thoughts on this debate. And if somebody pulls up, we see what's going on. If not, we close it out, and tomorrow we have ladies first. Go ahead, Cooley.
got it. Do you got the link for me?
Absolutely. You want me to send it on IG or here on the private
You
chat?
could just send it right because I'll put it right to my chat right now.
Okay, so let's do, because StreamYard now, for whatever reason, they don't plain text. Here we go. Here is the link. Go ahead, Cole, uninterrupted.
All
And
right,
I'll
one
be
second. Let me
back
just
in 30 seconds, okay?
copy that real quick. All right, 1 second.
Banter mighty quiet, man.
Posting it to my chats. If anyone
this
that wants to join
embarrassing,
from
man.
my chat, come on up. When I ask Mr. Fantastic any questions or myself, come on up and join the stream. All right, let's go ahead and pin that. All right, so my opening is very simple. Super, super simple for anyone that's paying attention and watching right now. The debate is about force doctrine. And the prompt is, does force doctrine only exist in uncivilized societies, right? And my opponent, Mr. Fantastic, he took the affirmative position and he thought that they only exist in uncivilized societies. Now, force doctrine is simply, it's super, super simple. Force doctrine is simply this: rights equals force. Rights themselves are just a construct of the mind. So if human beings come up with a concept or an idea, they write it on a piece of paper, this piece of paper needs to be enforced, or you don't have a right, or this piece of paper just means nothing. So it needs to be backed by force. And force could be the police force, the military, a collection of men that is ready to fight for what they believe in. They can fight for your rights, or they can fight against your right. That is force doctrine. That's simply all it means, that rights equals force, and men have the monopoly on force. Under Mr. Fantastic worldview, he said that, well, force doctrine is anarchy, is just when people are enforcing rights themselves. Okay, this still doesn't negate force doctrine. Even if people enforce their own rights, totally fine. That's still a descriptor of reality. People still have to appeal to themselves to enforce the construct or the idea, the right that they have.
Yeah, my bad, C. Rich. Shout outs to everybody here. Welcome back. I was having technical problems. I thought one of my ports was fried on my computer because nothing was coming up. Nothing was coming in, all right? Monitor not working, everything, but the whole shebang. But we back. Shout outs to everybody here. Please hit the like button. Please support the show. Spin the block if you can. You know, trying to get this back on track, but we should be good now.
That they think they have. They have to enforce it themselves. In a civilized society, well, instead of people enforcing it themselves, you can call the police. We have the military to protect our borders. So force doctrine is not a prescription. Mr. Fantastic cannot comprehend these concepts. Force doctrine is a descriptor of reality. There's no way to disprove force doctrine because any way you look at it, any right or any concept or any idea that we think that we have to use force ourselves, or we have to appeal to a collection of men to use force to enforce our right, to use force for us. So that's simply force doctrine. Mr. Fantastic did not refute the claim at all. He kept demonstrating how even in civilized societies, the reason why they're civilized is because they have a police force and a military to enforce all of the rights that we have. It's super, super simple. How much time do I have, Fatty? I didn't know.
No, you've
been going for 5 minutes.
Yes,
4.5.
But
I didn't know how much time we had. Oh, okay.
No,
that's pretty much it. I'll go ahead and yield the floor over. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Fantastic. Final thoughts, please.
Yeah, cool. So again, trying to remake the argument that I wasn't making, and yes, the prompt. The people love running to the prompt and sticking strictly to the prompt when they have poor arguments and poor logic themselves. I'm going to say this again. My argument is I'm arguing my belief, understanding of what force doctrine is. Okay, just like if you were to ask someone what religion means, just like Cooley asked me what a right was. I'm pretty sure if I was to ask Cooley what a right was, Cooley's definition of right or his understanding of right or what he feels like a right is may be different from mine. This is a debate, okay? This is what this is. Cooley showed up to a
So now he not going off of definitions because he realized how dumb he sounds. So he's trying to personalize it and say mine. And we done seen too many debates from both of these people to now all of a sudden personalize it and say mine. No, the actual definition. Don't do that. He knows how dumb he sounds. But see, he has to double down, you know, like a gator. Dumb as hell. Dumb as hell.
debate expecting me to fucking believe the bullshit he had to say, and that's not the case. Okay, whole bunch of ad hominems, not a lot of things said, and Cooley, like he said, proved my point. My initial premise and point that I made clear was force doctrine can only truly exist in a uncivilized society. If you have to depend upon someone else to extend the force for you, that is not true force doctrine. Okay, you are conforming to a system and agreeing, okay, to a system that is not only comprised of men, it's comprised of men and women, and the men have created a system as to where the women have equal rights and refuse to take it away. Why? Because there are men within the system that believe the women should have the rights all the time, and of course the women are going to do the same. So the point I was in, the whole premise of this was a person, okay, that loves to use the force doctrine thing in a gender, from a gender specific situation, right, or gender scenario. When, if and when you cannot make women just do whatever the fuck you want her to do because there's a system that protects her, your force doctrine has been removed. Okay, if you go upside your wife's head or a woman's,
that's not force doctrine. Jesus Christ, that doesn't have anything to do with force doctrine. That means that the dude wants to be in power, not necessarily over the world, but over the woman. Force doctrine is a worldly concept, not just for a damn relationship. The police would come and have to use force doctrine on you, and he would be using force doctrine on her behalf. Damn, niggas are dumb.
head, there is a force that exists in a civilized system to stop you from being uncivilized and utilizing your force doctrine. That is my argument. The civilized system prevents the truth.
He's even using it out of context. He's not even using it in the proper context. This is horrible.
True essence
All right.
and meaning of fucking force doctrine by not allowing you to just extend your fucking force upon any and everybody you want to.
Extend your force.
Civilization tampers, dampers, or it shortens, it limits force doctrine. That is my point. Okay, might is right. Okay, is a concept that only exists outside of, and that's another force doctrine is another fucking version of might is right. Okay, all right.
No, it's not.
I'm big enough. I'm strong enough. I can take shit from you. I can do what I want to do. Okay, and that's my argument. I don't give a fuck what Cooley talking about, and Cooley want to stick to the prompt and the exact definition, which again, his definition didn't even go over militaries.
You can always find fantastic arguing over some stupid shit.
Force escalation and a whole bunch of different things, so on and so. He gave whatever definition he picked, okay? But there are many different renditions of what force doctrine means, depending on how you apply it. At the end of the day, my point is, if there's a civilized society as to where there are consequences and rules, which I agree is force. I never disagree to there being force, but it's civilized.
Yes, you Jesus Christ. He trying to change it up now. Man's trying to remix it now. Don't remix it. No, don't remix it, bro.
It's force, which even that has limitations.
Because the further this goes along, it's unraveling how he realized how stupid he is.
Okay, the police don't just show up on the fucking scene and kill people dead without any fucking explanation. That.
Are you serious? And this is coming from the man that says George Floyd deserved it. But okay, hey, let's go.
Will be even in a civilized situation. Look at this simple nigga. He frowning up because I'm killing his argument even from a civilized point, right?
Laughing.
So in a civilized situation, real force doctrine would be you call the police, they show up, they shoot niggas, or women or whoever and leave. Force.
That's
Force
the
extended,
doctrine.
no rules, no whatever the fuck. I do what I want to do because I'm in a position of power and you deal with it. Okay? So again, him trying to motherfucking claim he won the debate, I don't know how many times, you know, running from the debate. Again, man, this was easy work. I'll be looking forward to the information for either basketball or boxing or whatever, bro.
I would love y'all to play a one-on-one basketball game because I know both of y'all fucking suck.
Hey,
man.
Listen, I had to neutralize everyone from all of that conflation of points and lies in his closing statement. But anyways, listen, man, this was fun, bro. I gotta go ahead and dip, man. I've been going for I gave you my time already, Fatty, so I'm well over my time.
I appreciate you. Once again, I just want to say this basketball game would be hilarious because I know y'all are terrible at basketball.
I'll just leave it with this. I already told him I'm better than him at anything. Anything that he wants to do, we can do. I would beat him at anything. He's not a better human being than me at all on any fronts. He lost this debate.
I like boxing
he would
first.
lose in a fade. He would lose. He would lose in basketball.
It's
he
a
would
reason
lose
you
in
came up with
golf.
the fade second.
You would leave in. You would lose in everything.
It's a reason you didn't come with that fade shit like you talking to everybody else.
What are you speaking about? I said the fade as well. I'm the one that. I'm the one that said it. You didn't say it. You didn't say it. You didn't say it. I'm the one that said it.
You know
So
what it is. You
that's what we'll do. No one is. No,
pussy nigga.
that's a lie, bro. That's a lie. You're just talking just to talk, bro. You're a dork. But anyways, Fatty,
like I said,
appreciate you for having me, man. And have a blessed one, man.
Thank you very much, Cooley. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for being here.
All right, let's see who's gonna come up there in Fun Club and Filler Bus for Fantastic because he was wrong about force doctrine.
Hey, and DJ Amp, if you're going to do a fight, you better run me my motherfucking money. I'm not kidding. I'm playing this one. You better run me my money. Bep Works, thank you very much for the $2. I appreciate you, sir. And we have the Genius CEO in the building with the $10. Say, bro, aka Cooley, talking crazy. Okay. I think I have one challenger on the back. He's a well-known first panelist. We're going to have him up. And then we're probably going to close it out, friends. This was a very intense and short spurt. I am kind of a little bit nauseated with panels lately, so we're going to bring him up and then we go from there. Okay, I hope he's ready to go. Let's make sure that he has room to.
Should have did a vote. Like, what the hell, we need a vote. Who won?
And unfortunately, he's there.
The panel is now open.
The wait is over. The gates are open. All who seek the panel, enter now. It's time to duel.
Evan, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing.
Oh, you know a white man gonna come up there. Here we go. Look.
Excuse me, nigger. You don't know what force doctrine is?
Your boy Evan about to get even. His name even spelled even. Your boy Evan about to get even, y'all. Let's go.
Good. I'm doing good. It's good to see you, Fatty.
I told you it's the white man's concept. Well, it comes up in the white man's sphere all the time.
It's good to see you, Mr. Fantastic.
Good to see you back. Evan, if you can be concise and precise, do you have any smoke for Mr. Fantastic, or you was Cooley that you wanted to actually go against?
Mr. Fantastic, when it comes to civilized society, I would say that there's a lot of laws that are on the books that are hardly enforced, or there are certain groups, like, for example, looking at like police, they can be a part of like fraternities, or in the case of the UK, a police officer was able to get away with murder because he was a Freemason, and most of the police officers in England during that time were Freemasons.
At least a lot of times, just being a police officer is not a job; it's a brotherhood. So,
and there's a rule in Freemasonry that Freemasons look out for fellow Freemasons. So I will say, in that sort of aspect, even in civilized society, there are areas where violence can be used to go and affect change without like the structure stopping them. Like
Yeah, right.
small scale like gangs or organized crime that
Definitely coming in for the kill.
can never go away. And sometimes there are petty crimes that are so small, like bar fights, where it's not worth going and having a court case to go and handle it, because it was just mutual combat, even if it was disrupting the peace.
Yeah, I would agree though. That's what I'm saying. So mutual combat is just if we're just fighting for the sake of fighting, and there's no exchange of property or no, you know what I'm saying, territory, anything like that. Force doctrine, it is not just I'm stronger than you, I'm better than you. It's whatever. It's like I'm going to take
So let the Glacier Man come up there and actually get the point across about force doctrine.
From you. Is that I'm going to dominate you, I'm going to control you. So in the examples you gave, yeah, people get in fist fights every day, and then like I said, there's nuance and exceptions to every rule, right? I would imagine you gave me the one example of the Freemason dude or whatever, but I promise you there have been several other guys that were found to be, you know, I guess doing illegal things within their duties of a police officer, and they were held accountable, right? So the exception doesn't make the rule. Of course, there's no perfect world in either way, shape, form, or fashion, but in most cases, my argument still stands as to where the entire force doctrine thing, once you put rules and regulations and structure around it, it eliminates.
It's funny because you do need a Glacier Man to go up there and say it, because niggas will argue with niggas all over the place, and you know, black people, white man only got to say it one time for him to be believed, because white is right and his ice is colder. You gonna get this? You gonna get this freeze, nigga? You gonna get this freeze, nigga?
Force doctrine in a civilized society is to eliminate force doctrine from an uncivilized society. Is my point, and that is it in its rawest form, because it's just primal, and it's you know,
he's making this shit up as he goes. You don't know what the fuck he talking about.
As bad as whatever.
I can definitely understand and agree with that. Though I will say, like, even seeing like small scales like of it, like looking at protests or whatever, where there's like mutual combat over people of different political ideologies, just that small sort of combat goes and has a sort of implicit effect of having people think, if I have like the most weapons, if there's enough people that they
come on, Glacier Man, don't tiptoe over it. Come on, Evan, get even, man. Tell him you're wrong. Shit.
Feel like they have a chance and a bit of political legitimacy, enough to go and stop like the local government from like interfering. Like there was several cults and stuff like that, and once again, it's a little bit of an exception, but I feel like they are big enough to go and influence it, or even just some of the societies where, like, just thinking of that group out in, I think it's North Dakota, where it's a bunch of white separatists who went and did it, where they have their own housing and everything. They're armed, and even it's not like the local government can go and arrest them. They have to go through the federal government, because if the federal courts decide it, then they can send the National Guard as opposed to the local police. Just saying, with cases like that, if there's big enough force or the potential of force, I feel like that can challenge civilized society, but still have it function within civilized society, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but the argument comes to that is even rules, right? So for the most part, you're talking about something on the scale of like military, right? The National Guard has literal rules and regulations they have to follow within the structure. So the National Guard the military has even more stricter rules of engagement than local police have, right? So you can't just, shoot a person.
It's called force doctrine.
Or, do certain things. Even now, going with the ice raids and things, right? ICE has different laws and things that they're capable of doing in accordance to local law enforcement and state law enforcement, right? They're
Right.
only for the federal things that involve. So even that's what I'm saying. You're limited. So once you
Yeah, this conversation really was a big thing in the white manosphere recently. They know about force doctrine because, you know, we in America. Whose world is it? You know, it's not a topic that black men are familiar with. That's why Fantastic was out of his depths. He don't know what he's talking about. And that's how Negroes are. The white man only got to say the shit once and he's believed. Me and everybody else, we got to say the shit 50 times for us to even get a smidgen of belief, you know? That's how it is with niggas, man.
put everything in the construct of a civilized thing, there are rules and regulations as to where the force, which is, hey, take, kill, beat, whatever name, so which is usually going to be physicality and violence, right? Is either tempered down or structured as to how it can be applied. I'm speaking to the raw, unadulterated, uninhibited force doctrine. I want it, I see it, like it, take it.
And his mic is muffled.
No, you do.
You wouldn't
Like,
know.
Fair enough.
I always wonder, like, how does the force doctrine, you know what? I'm not going to say this. I'm not going to say this because it might actually be helpful, like in the future. But like the when we're talking about societies being like primal or being like civilized societies, there's a lot of things that, like Cooley said last week, it needs to be nuanced to be adapted. It's like soft power, the power of influence, the power of money, like all these artificial things that we created to make sure that people that are not as tall or as strong can enforce their will in other people, right? I understand that the force doctrine usually talks about, okay, you can do nothing without having the power of enforcement, meaning the physical power to actually make people do what you want. But if that's the case, nobody has power. Like no one has power. Like nobody has power. From The Rock to Epstein to Donald Trump to the Navy SEALs, like nobody has power. Because if that like nobody has power. Because every single institution, every single military, every single police force can be override by a black room of people that we never saw in our lives, that are on their 80s and 90s, that can't even walk, but they can exert power in different ways than actually the force power, the force doctrine that we're talking about. So I was always curious about that, but we're going to save it for another day. Evan, thank you so much for being here, Evan, and being nice, Evan, to us. I appreciate you. Salute to you. I'll leave the final words to Mr. Fantastic, and I'll send everybody to Princess Cammy. She's going to play a game, so we are going to go there. Evan, thank you so much. I appreciate you, sir. Fantastic. Any final words before we go?
Hey man, good debate as usual. I'm not gonna say this was what
Fantastic stop boxing, man.
Y'all
Play
gotta
basketball,
stop.
man.
Who won and who
Wait.
lost?
I know. You can whoop ass, but you already play. People been leaving you alone since the
well, I
last.
already told niggas. Listen, listen, I ain't boxing.
Like,
for free.
hey
I
man,
don't
let's
wanna
get
hoop
this
for free.
YouTube money. I don't want nobody to
Listen.
have like a broken hip.
Listen.
No problem, Link, man. Thanks again. My bad for the technical difficulties, bro.
Hey, motherfucker said he gonna dominate me. Pause. Get the fuck out of here, fatty. You know better than that. He knew. You see, he didn't come at me like he come at other motherfuckers. That's all I'm gonna say. He knew what it was.
I know what the number 2 special was, but that's the thing. It's like,
Hey, yeah.
In this situation, I think actually people might get hurt. So I don't like that. I don't know.
Nah, this is what it is. Hey, man, that's men. That's part of being manhood, man. Force doctrine, baby. Force doctrine boxing, baby. You feel me? But nah, man, shout out to Fatty as always, bro. Great production, man. Great debate. Like I said, I think the points were made. You guys see the debating tactics that certain individuals use, and it's real easy when your competition is who it is most of the time, right? But nah, man, shout out to everybody that came out and supported, man. Shout out to Cooley, what have you. And hey, man, as usual, see you on the next one, bro.
Hey, Papi Blanco Productions. Maybe we have a fight for you. Appreciate you, Fantastic. I see you soon, brother.
Brother.
Yeah, he had the cape for Fantastic. And this is what I'm saying, man. It's like, nobody got to the bottom of it. So now niggas still don't know what forced doctrine is. Boy. Leave it to us to butcher some good shit, man. It's Player Talk Radio. See, Rich said, I was on Sharon's channel talking about the law since I beat a conviction in the 7th Circuit. And congrats, man. Yeah, man, niggas are the last people to know the damn law. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the thing, when they arm themselves with the law, not even on some audit type shit, but when they arm themselves with the law, they think that's a green light to go argue with police. Niggas will only learn the law, not to get themselves out of shit, but to effectively argue with police, even though they don't have a point. Niggas just looking for every excuse to argue with police instead of fighting it in court. This is why most of the time when niggas be hiring lawyers and shit like that, the lawyer's like, listen, take the ticket. Take the ticket. We will fight it in court. We will fight it in court. Niggas be fucking up their own case. Like, for example, go look at Corey Holcomb. He fucked up his own case. Why are you sitting there talking about your whole case in front of a bunch of people? And literally giving the girl or whoever, literally giving her ammunition. Give her ass ammunition because you know what you're going to do next. Niggas, I tell you, it's Player Talk Radio. I am your gracious host, DJ Kuda, right back at the helm of today's show. If you guys are catching this live or on the playback, please hit the like button, support the show, spin the block. I'll see you on the next one. It's Player Talk Radio. Peace.
What's the matter, Daddy? What's the matter, Daddy?
Bust all in there. Bust all up in there.
Player Talk Radio with CJ Kuda, the hottest DJ in the manosphere. Let's get it.
Hey, I go Louis on the shoes. I go Cybertruck on these folk. Then I go get the money, you dig? Yeah, I go mismatch. yellow, white, and roll. I go race car, supercharger, you gon' hear me. I go new brand, new designer, you ain't seen. I go Michael Jackson off the wall, Billie Jean. I go extra hard when on the ground, I go Viagra. I go ape shit with the paper, bitch, I go bananas. I go Porsche today, tonight, I'ma go candy first. I go sloppy pockets, my bitch gon' go Louis purse. I go Michael Jackson coat with the spikes, I go Thriller. I go Dipset like Jim Jones when I go Fashion Killer. I go Fiji water with the ice, I go see Waffy. I go dirt bike when I pop it, I go Kawasaki. I go mismatch, yellow, white, and roll. I go race car, supercharger, you gon' hear me. I go new brand, new designer, you ain't seen. I go Michael Jackson off the wall, Billie Jean. I go mismatch, yellow, white, and roll. I go race car, supercharger, you gon' hear me. I go new brand, new designer, you ain't seen. I go Michael Jackson off the wall, Billie Jean. Pulling up Tonka truck, Mickey T's, I'ma go white boy. Fly life, futuristic George Jetson, I'ma go Elroy. In the hood, kicking shit, in my Air Max, I go Bruce Lee. On my hip, Glock 4-0, bang, bang, I go Chief Keef. Gold teeth, every time a nigga smile, gang spit. Every time a nigga speak, niggas hungry, I can hear they stomach growl. When I come around, niggas gon' eat. I'ma go Playboy Mansion mode, I'ma go Sachi Hugh Hefner Road. I go, I go, I go, I go. I go mismatch, yellow, white, and roll. I go race car, supercharger, you gon' hear me. I go new brand, new designer, you ain't seen. I go Michael Jackson off the wall, Billie Jean. I go mismatch, yellow, white, and roll. I go race car, supercharger, you gon' hear me. I go new brand, new designer, you ain't seen. I go Michael Jackson off the wall, Billie Jean.
What's the matter, Daddy? What's the matter, Daddy?
Bust all in there.